I was in the mighty Poundland the other day, and do you know what I saw? Well, yes, you do. It was in the title of the video. I saw new microwave snacks. Well, I say new. Maybe they've had them years and I haven't seen them. I don't generally look in their chiller cabinets. That was a mistake. And, indeed, a quick look in the fridges brought up Mulligans. We're full on. What does that mean? I don't know. Microwaves, 60 seconds. Yep, it's 3 hot dogs for £2, meaning these hot dogs were 66.66 pence each. I think that's how that works. So yeah, here they are, look. Squashed up in the packet, as one would expect. They look like a sausage in a bun. There's some fried onions. We're not going to be having fried onions. Remember, when we test these, we always use the instructions on the back. So if they don't say toast the bun will be done in the microwave and it will be soggy and horrible. But there we are. Them's the rules. So, it's Clark Miller. Okay, so the brand is Mulligans. The company is Clark Miller in Belfast. Okay, so they are indeed Irish hot dogs, perhaps. A hot dog roll with a pork sausage. Ingredients. Hot dog roll, 56%. I mean, that makes sense. That over half of it would be the roll, doesn't it? Blah, 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 blah. Pork fat, pork rind, salt, raising agent. All your favourites. Customer preparation. Prepare yourself, customer. Nothing can prepare you for a mulligan. Remove from the film and tray. Sounds got a good plan. Place sub in 800-watt microwave and heat on full power for 60 seconds. Ensure product is piping hot. Leave to stand for what? You probably can't read that because there's all bloody light reflecting off it. There we are. Leave to stand for 1 minute. Get stuck in. Do not reheat. This is a guideline only as appliances may vary. Packed in a protective atmosphere. Like those domes on Mars in Total Recall, you know, the really safe ones that didn't leak. Storage instructions. Keep refrigerated 0 to 3 degrees centigrade, not suitable for freezing. Once opened, consume within 48 hours prior to use-by date. Caution! Although great care has been taken to remove all bones, some may remain. I mean, yeah, you can't really get around that. It's meat, innit? Right, so it's got quite a good date on it, the end of the month, which is over a week away from when I'm filming this. Well, there we go. Let's just open up and see what they're like, I suppose. Oh, it rips open quite easily. Here's the tray of which the instructions spake. See, I shouldn't have said it opened quite easily because now the top of it's becoming possible. Yes, there we are. Right. Plate. Hot dog. Yes. Do you know, when I just looked at that through the viewfinder, it kind of looked a little bit like a brioche roll or something. But it is not. No, it is not. Here is the sausage. It's interesting. Tell you what, we can actually rip one open because I only heat one of them. Yep, that's the colour you don't really want in a sausage. Hideously over white. Well, there we are. So, well, it doesn't come with any condiments, so I can't add condiments. I'm just going to put this in the microwave for, how long was it, 80 seconds, did it say? Yes, it did. No, 60 seconds. 800 watts, 60 seconds. Oh, nearly ruined that one. So I'll put it in for a minute, and then I'll bring it back, and then I'll take a bite. You know how these videos work. Job cut. And here we are, all heated up. Absolutely incredible. Nearly said inedible there by accident. Bit of parapraxis for the people in the audience. So, yes. I mean, it's warm now. And this has gone all spongy and horrible, as they do. And, yeah, let's be honest, it just looks like they've snapped a penis off some kind of fossilised animal. But never mind. Let's take a bite. How does well, what did we work out to? 66.667. Let's say 67p. How does a 67p hot dog taste? Too much bun. Well, okay. Tell you what, it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. So, it's not a very hot doggy type sausage. It's far more of a sort of traditional sausage. It tastes a lot better than, okay. I gotta say, for 67p there, that's genuinely quite impressive. If you were to take the bun, split it up, or split it in half anyway, don't want it falling in half, that's a nightmare. Put it in a toaster and then put some, ketchup and mustard or something on. That would actually be fine. And, obviously just do the sausage and so in the microwave. You know how that works. Yeah, that's kind of Yeah, I'm genuinely mildly impressed. I'm not going to say it was great or anything. I'm not going to be running out to buy more of them personally, but like, if you need something quick and you fancy some sort of sausage and something, and you've only got £2 and you need 3 things, this is kind of impressive. Well done, Mulligans. Well, that's a very positive start. Very positive. Now, I'm slightly more wary of the second lot. So we're now getting into classic beef burger territory. Now, let's just refresh our minds on the quite beautiful packaging here. It's all sort of bright colours and we're full on. Look at this. Sealed. And then you've got 2 burgers and Baps with cheese. So just a sticker on the saddest looking burgers and Baps I've ever seen. I think I just accidentally crushed that one. Right, we'll eat the other one. Yeah, this looks more like something you would find in some sort of post-apocalyptic world, and this is the only thing they can produce in the last remaining factory or something. So, a burger in a Bap with a processed cheese slice. It'll be American cheese, whatever they call it in many places. Microwaves in 45 seconds. Ingredients: the deep-fried burger is 50%. That surprises me, because when I'm looking at this, I can't actually... Oh, there's a little bit of a burger there. I can't see burger. It just looks like an empty Bap. Oh, no, wait, there's a bit there. I'm surprised that 50% is meat. Not entirely sure I believe that, but hey, could be true. They've done it by weight, possibly. That would make more sense, actually, wouldn't it? Where is the preparations? Customer preparation, there we are. Remove from the film and tray. There is no tray. They've just copied... just copied the instructions from another one. Place burger in 800 microwave and heat on full power for 45 seconds. Ensure product is piping hot. Leave stand for a minute. Get stuck in. We're full on. Get stuck in. Mulligans. It's like Tango adverts all over again. Well, here we are. Yes. Oh yeah, there's definitely a cheese slice. Oh god, that's a thin old burger. Tiny little thing. And there's definitely a processed cheese slice in it. Right, you can go over there. I should have brought a second plate, really, shouldn't I? That would have made sense. Okay, I'm going to go and heat this up for, well, 45 seconds. And then we'll jump cut. And here we are. This has got to be the worst looking burger I've ever dealt with. Well, I don't know, there's that trekking burger years ago. It was just in a tin, I suppose. But, I don't know, it just looks like somebody sat on it. It really does, doesn't it? Well... The plus side is there's definitely some sort of cheese slice going on in there, and there's definitely some sort of meat as hidden well as it is. Right, let's give it a bite, and its incredibly moist, spongy, ruined bun. Slightly oniony. Again, the meat's not that bad. The cheese isn't tasting of anything. Like, it's providing a bit of moisture, but there's enough moisture in the bun already, frankly. Yeah, again, it feels not like a particularly good burger or anything, but like a decent-ish tasting one. It has definitely a different kind of... It's hard to describe. So, it tastes more like a sort of burger you would buy as opposed to a standard microwave one, if that makes any sense. It's less... The meat in these, so far, is less microwavy than other ones I've tried, if you're with me. I mean, it's all right. I tell you what, this is especially the sausage, actually, but the burger here as well. It reminded me of sort of school dinners. It's got a very 1980s, 1990s British school dinners thing going on. But yeah, it's kind of fine. I've had a lot worse. Yeah, considering what it looked like, God. Again, toast the bun. Yeah, do your meat in the microwave and then put a bit of sauce or something on. That'd be fine, I think. And what does that work out to? It's £2 for the package, and there are 2 in the package, so that's £1 each. Maths. So, time to get a bit off the beaten track and into something we don't usually get with these kind of things. Southern fried chicken wraps. Ooh, they're chicken, they're southern fried, they're wraps, they're southern fried chicken wrap. This is why I'm not an advertising copywriter. Microwaves in 90 seconds, a bit longer this one, maybe because it's chicken, maybe because it's got tortilla, I don't know. Seasoned and breaded chicken in a flour tortilla, and why not? 60% chicken goujons. Custom preparation, remove from film and tray. Please wrap No, place wrap. Say, please wrap. What? You must put it in bandages. Place wrap in 800-watt microwave and heat on full power for 90 seconds. Leave the wrap to stand for 1 minute. Get stuck in. Do not reheat. This is a guidance only, as appliances may vary. Okay, well, let's go for it. I like the American flag there because it's southern fried. They're implying, yeah, we mean Southern America, not like, you know, Cornwall or something. Right, let's open up a wrap and see what it's like. I should get the plate back for this, shouldn't I? Of course I should. Of course I should. I'm going to have to leave the bun on there, I think. Right. Yeah, there's 3 little goujons of chicken in a wrap with no sauce or anything. Add your own sauce. They don't believe in giving you sauce, Mulligans. Like, you've got sauces at home. Use them. Okay, well, that looks fairly sensible. Right, I'm going to heat this one. I'm not going to heat that one because the goujon's just fallen out of it. I'm going to heat this one. And then, well, we'll see what it's like. Let's jump cut. And here we are in all its wrapped glory. Yep. I mean, it's all right. I've let the tortilla dry off a bit because it got crazy soggy. It was like producing more moisture than most seas. But don't worry, it's back together now and slightly more edible. Southern fried chicken stuff in the microwave, not great. I feel like that's something you should be air frying, but hey, you've got to go by the instructions. That's the whole point of this. Right, let's take a bite and see what occurs. Oh. The tortilla's not amazing. Oh. No. So, yeah, the chicken is a little bit sort of spongy. It's not great. Also, there's very little flavour to it. The southern fried coating is very much a sort of almost nothing coating, to be perfectly honest with you. It just doesn't taste much at all. No, that's a bit weak. Even if you were to sort the tortilla out separately, blah, 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 and put your own sauces on, a bit of mayo or something, it's you're just going to taste the sauces, to be perfectly honest with you. That's not great. But there we are. Again, 67 pence each. You get 3 for £2. So, yeah, wasn't expecting a whole lot, but yeah, not as good as either the sausage or the burger. I mean, it looks a lot nicer than the burger, let's be perfectly honest here. It looks like something, you know, perfectly edible, but no, not that great. Well, you can go to one side as we try the last one, which sadly is another chicken boy. It is 2 southern fried chicken subs, so £1 each for these. Whoa! Oh, look, you could serve them with a bit of red onion and lettuce, and no, only what is in packet. That's how review work. Right, 60 seconds. Seasoned and breaded chicken in a sliced hot dog roll. Customer preparation, blah, blah. Remove from the film and tray. Please place in 800-watt microwave and heat on full power for 60 seconds. Leave the sub to stand for 1 minute. Get stuck in. We're full on. 1990s sort of energy. Right. Are these going to be exactly the same chicken bits as the others? That is the question. The answer to that is no. No, they are noticeably different. Look. Or are they? No, now I've taken it out. I'm not so sure. Hang on. We can do like for like. Here's one from one of the other wraps. Goujon. And here's, yeah, they're the same. They're clearly the same. Right. So let's just do the maths here. Right. So these are 3 for £2. These are 2 for £2. 67 pence, £1. So apparently a bun like this is much more expensive than a wrap. Except it isn't, because of course the hot dogs, which came in the same buns, were actually 3 for £2 as well. So what's going on here? There's some sort of sub tax going on, I think. If you want a sub, you will pay for a sub. Well, there we are. This is going to be exactly like that. This is basically being made from parts of the other things, isn't it? That's the hot dog roll and the wrap chicken, isn't it? Simple as that. Well, the only thing we can do now is heat it up and use the magic time-travelling device of the jump cut. Boom! There has been damage. Look, the bun is split. Oh, God! And this plate is chipped as well. Well, that's irritating, isn't it? Well, there's nothing we can do about that now except eat this. So, interesting thing. This took 1 minute. The tortilla was 90 seconds, wasn't it? Meaning it's the tortilla that needs the 30 extra seconds and not the chicken goujons, because the chicken goujons are identical. Yay! Well, that's another mystery solved. Right then, Watson, let's have a bit of a bite of this. And I know exactly what it's going to be like, because, well, we've had this bun before and we've had this chicken before, so there we are. Squidgy chicken, squidgy bun, all a bit too moist. Not much flavour. And that is a 50p chicken sub, apparently. Not amazing. If you want the chicken one, obviously go for the wraps, because you get 3 for £2 with these, which are basically almost the same. You only get 2, and the tortilla is better than the bun. So that is my recommendation for you. Well, there we go. It's been nice to do a microwave video again. There hasn't been any new stuff on the market for a while, so that was nice. That was less nice. The burger quite impressive, and the sausage quite impressive. I mean, as I said, very sort of 80s, 90s school lunch, but yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's got a bit of flavour to it. And they're extremely cheap for this kind of thing these days, because these are getting more and more expensive. So to get for like 3 for £2 is quite impressive. And my dog Tess really loved this video because she got a bit of chicken. Well then, overall, good work, Mulligans. I don't feel like these were actually any worse than the more expensive ones, really. The chicken and the burger and the sausage actually had a bit of flavour to them. So well done. Well done, Mulligans. And thank you for reminding me of the old Vic and Bob sketch, Mulligan and O'Hare, which always makes me smile. Right, that's ended it on a reference which the vast majority of the audience won't have heard. Hooray! Oh, and speaking of obscure 90s media, here's a channel recommendation for you for the end of the video. Rose Tinted Spectrum, where a man fights against the horrors of 80s and 90s media in order to recap them for you and basically show you that California Dreams is like one of the worst TV programmes ever shat out of Satan's bumhole. But I would recommend you start with British kids' TV show Elidor, a programme that's such an absolute mess that when we started watching it on the Ashens cast livestream, we gave up. We have never given up on anything before. And if you want to know why, watch Rose Tinted Spectrum's video on it, because it covers all the bases. All the narratively broken bases.
Subscribe for more.